We are at the end of the Hagdam of the Rambam to Mishnah Torah, where at the end the Rambam tells us the structure of the Sefer Mishnah Torah, and we are at Sefer Tara. Yud Sefer Tara, Hilchos of Shmeina v'zeu Siduran. Hilchos Tumas Mes, Hilchos Para Aduma, Hilchos Tumas Soras, Hilchos Metame Mishkov Umeshav, Hilchos Shar Avis Atumis, Hilchos Tumas Eichlin, Hilchos Kelim, Hilchos Mikvos. Hilchos Tumas Mes, Mitzvahs Aseyachas, V'hi Din Tumas Mes. Hilchos Para Aduma, Yesh Bechlol and Shtei Mitzvahs Asey, V'zeu Proton. Rishoina Din Para Aduma, Shnia Din Tumas Meinida V'taharoson. Hilchis Tumas Tzoraz Yesh Bechlolon Shmeina Mitzvahs, Sheish Mitzvahs Asei, Ushtei Mitzvahs Leisase, V'zeu Proton. Aleph, Lahoires B'tzoraz Odom, Kedina HaKosu B'teira. Beis, Shele Simoni Tuma. Gimel, Shele Yigalea Chanesek. Dalet, Sheyah Mitzera, Mefursim, B'kriyas B'godov, Upriyas Reishei, V'et Yal Sofam. Hey, Taras Tzoraz, Vov, Sheyigalea Chamitzera, Es Kol Seorei Sheyitar, Zayin Din Tzoraz HaBeged, Ches Din Tzoraz HaBais. Hilchis Metami Mishkov Umeshav, Yesh Bechlol and Arbe Mitzvahs Asei, V'zeu Proton, Aleph Din Tumas Nido, Beis Din Tumas Yeledes, Gimel Din Tumas Zova, Dalet Din Tumas Zov, which in these four Tumas, there's the Chiddush of Metami Mishkov Umeshav. By other Tumas, there's no musig of that a Moshev or a Mishkav that the person is sitting on should become tummy. The tumah comes either through the fact that you're Negeya or Noisei. Mashenkin over here, there's a Chiddush that there's Tumas Mishkav and Moshev by these four Tumas. Hilchis Shar Avis HaTumas, Yesh Bechlolon Sholish Mitzvahs Asei, V'zeu Proton, Aleph Din Tumas Nevela, Beis Din Tumas Sheretz, Gimel Din Tumas Shichva Zera, V'avedu Zoreh Metama Kesheretz, V'tumasa Medivrei Sefer. Hilchis Tumas Eichlin, Mitzvahs Aseyachas, V'hi Din Tumas Mashkin V'eichlin, V'hechsherim. Hilchis Kelim, Inyan Elo Halachis, Leida Kelim Shemekablim, Tuma Mikol Elo Atumis, V'kelim She'eno Mekablim, V'ketzed Mistam Makelim Umetam. So there's no mitzvah, there's over here only telling us the dinim of which Kelim are Mekabel Tuma, which Kelim aren't Mekabel Tuma. Hilchis Mikves, Mitzvahs Aseyachas, V'hi Sheyidbel Kol Tomei, B'mei Mikvah, V'acharkach Yitor. Nimtza, Kol ha-mitzvahs in the clothes of the Sefer Zeh Esrim, Mihan Shmeina Esrei Mitzvahs Asei, Ushtei Mitzvahs Leis Asei. Yud Aleph Sefer Nizokim, Hilchis of Chomish V'zeu Siduran, Hilchis Niskimomen, Hilchis Gneva, Hilchis Gzelev Aveda, Hilchis Chevel Amazik, Hilchis Ritzeach Ushmiras Nefesh. Hilchis Niskimomen, Yesh Bechlolon Arba Mitzvahs Asei, V'zeu Proton, Aleph Din Asher, Beis Din Ahever, Gimel Din Haber, Dalet Din HaBe'ered. The Din HaHever means the Din of Shein V'regel. Hilchis Gnevi Yesh Bechlol and Sheva Mitzvahs, Shtei Mitzvahs Asei, the Chomish Mitzvahs Leisa V'zeu Proton, Aleph Shalei Lignev Momen, Beis Din HaGanef, Gimel L'tzadik HaMuznayim Im HaMishkolis, Dalet Shalei Yasa Ovel B'mideis U'B'mishkolis, Hey Shalei L'odem Even V'oven Eifa V'eifa Aval Pi Shein L'ikech V'nesen Bem, the mere fact that he owns it, that's also a lav. Vav Shalei Yasi Gvul, and Zayin Shalei Lignev Nefoshes. Hilchis Gzelev Avedi Yesh Bechlolon Sheva Mitzvahs, Shtei Mitzvahs Asei, V'chomish Mitzvahs Leiseze, V'zeu Proton, Aleph Shalei Ligzel, Bei Shalei Lashek, Gimel Shalei Lachmed, Dalet Shalei Leisavis, Hey Lahosheves Agzela, Vav Shalei Yisalim Min Ho'aveda, and Zayin Lahoshev Ho'aveda. Hilchis Choyvel Amazik, Mitzvahs Aseyachas, V'hi din choyvel b'chaverei, a mazik moment chaverei. So there's a separate din. There's a din of niski moment where the moment was mazik, and then there's another din of a person was choyvel, he was choyvel ba'odam, and then his mazik. There's two separate din about choyvel ba'odam. There's the special din of the chamisha dvarim. There's a tzari pun sheves and beishas. Masha'inkim b'mazik. There's other din. Hilchis ritzeach u'shmiras nefesh yesh b'chlolon shva esrei mitzvahs, sheva mitzvahs asei v'esem mitzvahs leiseh v'zeu proton. Aleph Shalei L'Rtzeach, Bei Shalei Likach Koifer, the Nefesh Ritzeach Ela Yumas, Gimel Lahagles Ritzeach Bishgoga, Dalet Shalei Likach Koifer, the Mechuyev Golas, that he shouldn't go to Golas, Hey, Shalei Yumas HaRitzeach Sheyirtzach, Kedem Amida Bedin, Vov Lahatzel HaNirdof, Benafshe Shal Redev, Zayin Shalei Lochus Al Redev, Ches Shalei Lamid Al Dam, Tes Lahafresh Ori Miklot, ולכוון להם הדרך, יוד לערב איזה עגל בנוחל, יוד א' של יעובד באיזה קרקע ולי סיזוריה, יוד ב' של לוסים דומים, יוד ג' לאסיס מייקה, יוד ד' של יחשל תומים בדובר, תזבוב לפרק עם מי שנכשל בדרך, יוד ו' ליטנימה, יוד זין של יניחל בדרך, nivel umasoi v'yelachlei. So again, we mentioned before that the Rambam, in the Minyan HaMitzvahs over there, he puts together the din of Prika by the din of Ashavas Aveda. And over here, the Rambam puts it together in the Hilchas of Hilchas Ritzeach Shmiras Nefesh. The pastors, because the Rambam writes Bemis at the end of Hilchas Ritzeach Shmiras Nefesh, that there's a concern that if you're going to leave him nivel baderech, it could be an anion of sakonis lefoshes. Now, the last mitzvah, Yud Zayin, Shal Yaniche baderech nivel masoi v'yelechlei, is a concern that could cause a sakonis nefoshes. That's the reason why the Rambam puts it in the din of Hilchas Ritzeach Shmiras Nefesh. Nimtzu kol ha-mitzvahs ha-nechlolus b'sefer zeh sheish u'shleishim. Mehen sheish esrei mitzvahs asei, ve'esim mitzvahs leis asei. Yud Beis, Sefer Kinyan, Hilches of Chomesh v'zeu Siduran, Hilches Mechira, Hilches Chio Matana, Hilches Shchenim, Hilches Shluchim v'Shutfin, Hilches Avodim. Hilches Mechira yesh bechlolon Chomesh mitzvahs, Achas mitzvahs asei, v'arba mitzvahs leis asei, v'zeu proton. Aleph, din mekachomemker, Bei shaliyene b'mekachomemker, Iser v'ino, Gimel shaliyene b'dvorim, that's inas dvorim, Dalet shaliyene ger tzedig b'momenei, and hey shaliyene b'dvorim. So a separate din of inas dvorim, inas momen, separate by a ger and separate by a yisrael. Hilchis chio matana inyan elo halachas leida din zeichem and a hefker heich yikne b'mei yikne v'din neisen matana mekabel ve'eze matana chizeres ve'eze ene chazeres. There's no mitzvah over here, just telling us the dinim of schio matana. Hilchis chenim inyan elo halachas leida din chiluk hakarkois ben hashutfe v'archokes niske kolechad mem mishchenim mibal meitzer shalei v'din bal ha-meitzer knows who is mechuyev to be marchik the nezek, and who is the person who knows. When do we say that the person has to be marchik himself from being mazik, and when do we say that fakir dal hanizik laharchik esatzmei? So that's the halachas of Hilchos Shchenim, and again, there's no mitzvah in Hilchos Shchenim. It's telling us the dinim of between one shachan and another shachan. Hilchos Shluchim v'Shutfim is also, again, there's no mitzvahs in these halachas. Inyan elo halachas leider din shluchi shalodom v'shutfei mishpateim b'mikcham u'memkoren u'behefsedom v'schorim. So say schiyam matan, say shchenim, and say shluchim v'shutfim don't have any mitzvahs of the Yud Gimel, of the Taryag mitzvahs. Hilchos avodim yesh bechlolon shleish esrei mitzvahs, chomish mitzvahs asei u'shmeini mitzvahs leisa v'zeu proton, Aleph din kinyan evedivri, Bei shli yimocher mimkeres eved, Gimel shli avidenu beferach, Dalet shli naniach ger teshav lirdis bei beferach, Hey shli navid bei avedis ovid. So there's two dinim in order to be eved beferach and not li navid bei avedis ovid, which is a type of aveda which is only eved does and only eved knaini does. And vav lahainik le b'tzeisi chavshi, Zayin shli yetzi reikam, Ches livdeis om ivriya, Tes liyada, Yud Shalei Timocher, and Derech Hagav, by Lahanik again, we see Lahanik is the Esa, and Shalei Yetzi Reikom, that's the Lav. The Seder Advarim, the first is the Esa, and then is the Lav. Al Kol Nachamol, Tes Liyada, Yud Shalei Timocher, the Yinal Resel and Om Ivriya, Yud Aleph, Laved, Bevet Knaini Le'elam, Elim Hipuli Adon of Echad Mirosh Evorov, Yud Bei Shalei Lahazgir Evet Sheborach, Michutz Loretz L'Eretz Yisrael, Yud Gimel Shaloi Lahoinois Eved Zeh Anitzel Elenus. A special din that you're now would be Hoinois, this Eved which was Nitzel Elenu from Chutz Loretz to Eretz Yisrael. Nimtzu kol ha-mitzvahs ha-nechlolus b'sefer zeh shmein esrei, sheish mehem mitzvahs asei, u'shteim esrei mitzvahs leis asei. Yud Gimel Sefer Mishpatim, Hilches of Chomesh v'zeu Siduran, Hilches Chirus, Hilches She'elo Pikodin, Hilches Malva v'Leva, Hilches Tein v'Nitten, Hilchis Nachlis, Hilchis Chirus, Yesh Bechlolon Sheva Mitzvahs, Sholish Mitzvahs Asei, Varbe Mitzvahs Leise V'zeu Proton, Aleph, Din Sochir V'Shemer Sochar, Beis Litn Schar Sochir B'Yoimoi, Gimel Shali Acher Schar Sochir Acher Zmanei, Dalid Sheyoichel HaSochir Min HaMechuber Sheyasebei, Hey Shali Yoichel HaSochir Min HaMechuber Shalei B'Shas Gmar Melacha, Vav Shali Yelech HaSochir B'Yodei Yisrael Masha Ochel, and Zayin Shliachsim Sher Bedishe V'chein Sh'ar HaBeima. So the Rambam in Hilchas Schiras puts together side the dinim of Schiras Adam, side the dinim of Schiras Behema, side the dinim of Shemer Socher, and a Seicher, all is part of Hilchas Schiras. Hilchas She'ela Pikodin, Yesh Bechlol, and Shtei Mitzvus Hasei, Rishayna Din Hashoyel, and Shniya Din Shemer Chinam. So the Rambam really separates the Arba Shemer. Even though the Rambam starts Hilchas Schiras with Arba Shemer, and Vilches of Shalish, and the Rambam speaks about the Dalit Shemrim, which is Shemer Chinam, Shemer Socher, and Sheil and Hasecher. But nevertheless, the Rambam divides it. In Hilchas Schiras, he speaks about a Shemer Socher and a Secher, and in Hilchas She'el Pikotin, he speaks about a Sheil and a Shemer Chinam. He divides the dinim of the Shemrim. And Pashas, the Havanas Hadvarim is that the Rambam divides dinim, which we have a connection with someone else, legabi with mominus, and then there's dinim where you have dealings with someone else which has nothing to do with mominus. So Hilchas Schiras is either you hire someone to do something and you're paying him for it, you're hiring a behema and you're paying for it, or you're watching something and you're being paid for it. So all these cases are all dealings when you're dealing with someone else and there's mominus involved. Masha'enkim and Egeh, Sheil and Pikadon, over there's no mominus involved. In other words, either you're watching something without money, or you're using someone's items without money. So that's why a Sheil and a Pikadon, that says Hilchas She'el and Pikadon go together, because when you're dealing with someone and there's no money involved, there's just you're either watching for someone or the person's lending you the item. Masha'enkim Hilchas Schiras is when you're doing something for someone, either you're getting paid for the service you're giving to him, or he's paying you, or you're getting paid, or you're paying him for the service he's giving you. Hilchis Malva V'Leva, Yesh B'Chlolon Shteim Esri Mitzvahs. Arba Mitzvahs Hasei, Ushmeina Mitzvahs Leise, V'Zeu Proton. Aleph, Lahalves, La'oni Umoch. Beis, Shalei Yiges Oisoi. Gimel, Lingeis Es Hanochri. So the Ram holds that Lingeis Es Hanochri, that's a Mitzvahs Hasei. The Ravid argues, the time is that it's not really a Mitzvahs Hasei, it's only a Lav Abomik Lalesa. Dalit, Shalei Mashkin, Balchev, Bizreya. Hey, lahazir hamashkin leb'olah b'zman shu tzarich le. If we're talking about ksus yem or ksus laila that you took as a mashkin, so you have to give it back when he needs it. Vov shel yacher hamashkin mi'b'olah v'oni be'eshu tzarich le. Zayin shel yakbel almona. Ches shel yakbel kelim she'esim b'em echol nefesh. Tes shel yitin hamal v'beribus. You shouldn't lend beribus. And yud shel yil v'haleva beribus. You shouldn't borrow beribus. Yudalev shel yisasik odom. You're not allowed to facilitate to make this loan happen. So this din again, so the Rambam learns that lulvis min hanochri al alvesi beribus, that goes into the din of a mitzvah. It's one of the mitzvahs, and again, the argument is that it's not really a mitzvah. It's only a iser esa. There's an iser to borrow or to lend from a yid beribus. And there's an essa by saying to do it by a goy you could do it, and from a yid you can't do it. So the reason why it says from a goy you could do it is not to say that there's a mitzvah to do it by a goy. Rather, the pshat is they want us in order to have the diuk of it, that it should be an essa a lisas abom klal essa, so which have a din of an essa. So it should be an isser essa al kolpon. And the Rambam holds no, that it has a din of a mitzvah. So the question is, the Rambam holds a din mitzvah because the Rambam holds that an Isser Esa also has a din of a mitzvah, or the Rambam holds no, it's not only an Isser Esa, it's taka mitzvah, it's a mitzvah, which is the Pashas Haloshen. Luvis min anochri ulhalvesi beribus, so it's a mitzvah. Hilchis toyin v'nitten mitzvah saseyachas v'hi din toyin umeido ekefer, which is the din of when there's a chiyuv shvur, when there isn't a chiyuv shvur. Hilchis nachlis mitzvah saseyachas v'hi din seder nachlis. Nimtzu kol ha-mitzvahs ha-nechlol b'sefer zeh sholish v'esrim, mehen achas esrei mitzvahs asei, u'shteim esrei mitzvahs leis asei. Yud Dalet, sefer sheftim, hilchos of chomish v'zeu sidurim, hilchos anheden, v'ha'inshna mesurim lehem, hilchos edus, hilchos mamrim, hilchos evel, hilchos melachim u'milchamis. Hilchos anheden v'ha'inshna mesurim lehem yesh b'chlolon shleishim mitzvahs, eser mitzvahs asei v'eser mitzvahs leis asei v'zeu proton, aleph, lemanis sheftim, beis sheli lemanis dayon, she'enu yedea derech hamishpat, gimel lintes achari rabin im nechleku hasheftim, dalet sheli lareg im roba mechayvim b'ish echod, ad sheyiyu yeser shnayim, hey sheli yelamed choyva, mi shelimat schus bedin nefoshes, in the state of the shakla v'tarya, if the person started saying schus in din nefoshes, he shouldn't be Malamed Cheva. Only at the end he could be Malamed Cheva. Whereas when they're Omed Ledin, he could be Malamed Cheva. But in the Seder of the Shakla V'Tarya, he shouldn't be Malamed Cheva. Vav Larig B'Skila, Zayin Larig B'Seifa, Ches Larig B'Sayef, Tes Larig B'Chenek, Yud Litles, Yud Aleph Ligber Hanerag B'Yem Harigosei, Yud Beis Shelitolin Nivlosei, Yud Gimel Shelilahachis Mechashiv. So that's a lav, and there's a mechashiv which has a chiyuv misa. So there's a lav of Shelilahachis, but the other chiyuvi misa, there's no lav. There's an essa of giving misa. Masha'enkin over here, there's a lav of Shelilahachis Mechashiv. Yudalid Lahalkes Larosha, Tezvov Shele Yosef Ba'koyes Haloika, and that's a general lav of hitting someone, of hitting a yid. Yudvov Shele Larig Noki Bu'umden Das, Yudzayin Shele Lanish Onus, Yudches Shele Lochus Al Heirig Chaveri Echevel Bey, Yutes Shele Lerachim Al Hadal Bedin, Chof Shele Lahadir Godel Bedin, Chof Aleph Shele Lahatis Hadin Al Balaveres Afal Pishu Chete. So when you have to be done the din, the fact that he's a chete is not a reason to be hatis adin alav. Because you have to be done the din lamite, even though one of them is a tzaddik and the other one's a rasha. Chav bei shalei la'avel mishpat, you have to be done correctly. Chav gimel shalei lahatis mishpat ger yosim, special din benegea a ger yosim. Chav daled lishpeit betzedek. Chav hey shalei liyira bedin meish zreya. Chavav shalei likach shoichad. Chav zayin shalei liso shem ashov, which is to hear one of the balidinim before you hear the other person, and when the other person is not there, rather. Chav ches shalei lekal hadayon. Chav tes shalei lekal hanosi. Lamed shalei lekal odom nishar bnei Yisrael haksherim. Hilchas Eidos yesh bechlol l'shmeina mitzvah, sholish mitzvahs asay, v'chomish mitzvahs leser, v'zeu proton. Aleph lohoid bebezin l'misha yedeh li'edus. Beis lidreish v'lachker ha'edim. Gimel sh'liyera ha'ed b'din zeh sheheid olav b'din in nefoshes. Daled sh'liyokum dover b'edus echod. Hey sh'liyoid balavera. Vov sh'liyoid korev. Zayin sh'liyoid b'sheker. Ches lasis le'ed zemim kasher zomam. So you have to understand why this din of lasis le'ed zem kasher zomam belongs in Hilchas Eidos. Whereas all the dinim of Einshim, the Rambam put into Hilchas Sanhedrin, the dinim that you have to give, you have to administer Einshim, that's a din. Sanhedrin has to administer Einshim. What does the person do? That depends what the person does, but there's a din that Sanhedrin has to administer Einshim. Now, one of the Einshim is Kashizom Lasis Lochiv, and that Einish goes to people that are Eidos. Lepil, the Rambam put this din of administering Lasis La'ed Zem, Kashizomam, a din in Hilchas Eidos. Hilchas Mamrim, Yesh B'chlolin, Teisha Mitzvahs. Sholish mitzvahs asay v'sheish mitzvahs leser v'zeu proton. Aleph lasis al pi ha'Torah sheyemru Bez Nagadol. It's a special din of the authority of Bez Nagadol that a person is supposed to listen to Bez Nagadol, which is koilul listening to Torah Shebal Peh. Beis shalei losur mi divreim alav. Vav shalei lehesav al ha'Torah leib mitzvah shebiksav v'leib pirushon shelamadnu mipi hashmua. Dalet shalei legreim and akel. So there's a isra of lehoisif and there's also a isra of leisigra. Hey shalei lekalel ovaim, vav shalei lahakis ovaim, zayin lechabid ovaim, ches liyira mi ovaim, tes shalei yiyah ben seder u'meder al kel ovav v'imei. So the Rambam over here puts the din of ben seder u'meder in Hilchis Mamrim, and the gather of the din is shalei yiyah ben seder u'meder. We mentioned that in the Minyan HaMitzvahs the Rambam puts ben seder u'meder the hamshach to the din that it shouldn't be a zeil v'seiver, that a person shouldn't be a zeil v'seiver, and that's the din of ben seder u'meder. So Shlechura would belong maybe like in Hilchas Deis, but not in Hilchas Mamrim. Hilchas Eivel, yesh b'chlolin arba mitzvahs, achas mitzvahs asay, v'sholish mitzvahs leser v'zeu proton, aleph lis'abel al akrevim, v'afilu koyen mistame u'mis'abel al akrevim, ve'in odom mis'abel al harugi bezin, u'lefi zeh. Now the Rambam's Lechura lefi zeh is going on what he says behemshech. Because that's the first din is l'sabel al akrevim, and in odom mis'abel al harugi bezin. Then the Rambam continues, "Lefi zeh kolalti halachas elu b'sefer zeh." Whereas why does Hilchas Eivel go into Sefer Shoftim? Because sheme'ein kvura b'yei misa she mitzvahs asay. There was the din of kvura b'yei misa which we had in Hilchas Sanhedrin, which is behamshach. That's where the pasuk says it. The pasuk says it b'negeya harugi bezin, which be'am is the din of kvura b'yei misa is lavdafke in harugi bezin. But the pale over there it says it behamshach to the din of someone that was nareg al pi bezin. And over there was a din of Kuramei Misa. And the din of Avelis is me'ain of the din of the Kfura B'Yemisa. So therefore, the Rambam put the din of Hilchas Avelus, the Hamshech, in Sefer Sheftim. That's L'chura the Pshat. You have to understand why the Rambam puts it in the middle of this Aleph. In other words, the Rambam starts off, L's'abel al-akrevim, Afilu kein mistamim mis'abel al-akrevim, and then the Rambam says, Ve'in odem mis'abel al-arugi bezn, which is L'chura din of prat in Hilchas Avelus, which L'chura wouldn't be something normally that the Rambam will put into the keppel of the halachas. And then the Rambam says, "Behemshech lefizeh kolalti." I mean, if lefizeh is going on what's saying afterwards, and now, like we just said, so then lechurep is sorechim. Why does the Rambam say behemshech tevein odem misabel al arugi bezn? So it sounds like lefizeh comes behemshech tevein odem misabel al arugi bezn. But lechura it's not so clear. So since ein odem misabel al arugi bezn, and by arugi bezn there's a din that there's a kvura b'yem hamisa. So memela behemshech lezeh there's a din of avelus. It's not so clear. Beis shaliyitami koyin godel lekrevim. That even though a regular koyin is mitami lekrevim, but a koyin godel is a special din shaliyitami koyin godel lekrevim. Gimel shaliyikonis imamez ba'oil by koyin godel is a special din that besides the issue that he's not allowed to be mitami lekrevim, he's not allowed to be imamez ba'oil. And dalit shaliyitami koyin hedit lenefesh odom. Ella lekrevim bilvad. Hilchis melachim umulchamis yesh bechlolon sholish ve'esem mitzvahs. Esem mitzvahs asay. Ushleish esi mitzvahs leisa v'zeu proton. Aleph, lemanis melech mi Yisrael. Beis, shliyimanim mikal gerim. Gimel, shliyarbeli noshim. Dalet, shliyarbeli susim. Hey, shliyarbeli kes v'zov. Vov, lahachrim shiva amomim. Zayin, shlilahachis mehem neshama. Ches, limchei zari shel amolik. Tes, lisker mashos amolik. Yud, shlilishkeach maisev haroim. V'arivose baderach. Yud Aleph, shlilishkein be'eretz Mitzrayim. Yud Beis l'shleach sholem liyesh v'hoir k'shetzorim oleh v'lodin bo kasher mefurish b'teira im tashlim v'im lei tashlim. Yud Gimel shelilidre sholem mi'amen umeyav b'lvad k'shetzorim oleh. So bechlal normally you're derish b'sholem, like we mentioned that Kshitas Rambam is that you're derish sholem even from the Sheva Amomin, even from Amolik. Masha'inka with the exception of Amen Umeyav, by Amen Umeyav is shelei lidre sholem mi'amen umeyav b'lvad k'shetzorim oleh. Aleiham Yudalid Shalilahashchis Ilone Michael Bamotzer, and who adin any place, but the Torah speaks about it Benegel Bamotzer. Tezvov Lahaskin Yad Sheyetzu Bei Bali Hamachna Lihiponis Bei. Yudvov Lahaskin Yosid Lachper Bei. Yudzayin Limsheach Kein Lidaber Beozni Anshi Atzova B'Shas Hamulchama. Yudches Lies Ma'ares Ubein Binyan V'Netea Kerem Smechem B'Kinyonom Shonet Mimo Umachziren Eson min hamilchama yutesh leilaver aleim dover v'liyetzu afilu l'tzorcha v'tzorchi agdud v'deimulam chof shleilaretz v'lachzir l'ocher b'shas hamilchama chof alev din yifaster chof bei shalei tim mochri yifaster and chof gimel shaleich b'shenu la'avdus acher shenivolo is nimtzu kol ha-mitzvahs ha-nechlolus b'sefer zeh arbo v'shivim mehem sheva v'eser mitzvahs asay. So that's the silkum of Sefer Sheftim that the Rambam says. V'nimtzu, so now the Rambam is fearing goes behemshel to the entire list that he started off from all the Yudal Svarim is nimtzu kol halachis shel arbo asu sefer shalish shmeinim halachas. So if you count all the halachas together, all the halachas that are in the all Yudal Svarim, so there's shalish shmeinim halachas, there's 83 halachas in Rambam. Va'ata aschil levar mishpatei kol mitzvah u'mitzvah v'chol hadinim haniglolim imam hinyono al seder halachas be'ezah shindalajut. So now the Rambam says he'll begin writing the Sefer. He's giving us the general structure of the Sefer that he's going to write, and then the Rambam is writing Va'ata aschil. Now he's going to write this Sefer. So the mashmois advarim is that Kilu he wrote this Hagdama and the whole structure of the Sefer before he wrote the Sefer. It's not pshat. Sometimes you have a person writes a sefer, and now the person writes like a mafteach in the beginning to give you a general structure of that sefer that he wrote. Here's fakert. The Rambam is saying, I'm writing the structure of the sefer, and it seems like the Pashas Advarim, the Rambam wants us to know the structure of the sefer before we start the sefer. It's not like the Rambam is writing l'chura. It's not like the Rambam is writing he wrote a sefer, and he wants to, like, if you want to find the sefer, you want to find things in the sefer, so you're giving like an index of how to find things in the sefer. The Rambam is telling you that there's a Teresh Balpeh, and from the Teresh Balpeh normally was given Balpeh. And then L'Peil it started that it should be written Biksav. And the Rambam is saying he's going to write it Biksav, the entire Teira Shebal Peh. He's writing Mishnah Teira, which is rewriting the entire Teira Shebal Peh Biksav. And now the Rambam is giving you the Uishtel of Teira Shebal Peh. So first he gives you the list of all the mitzvahs, which are the Sod of Teira. There's the Teira Shebiksav, and then there's the list of all the mitzvahs which are in Nichlal and Teira Shebiksav, which through Teira Shebal Peh we also know what the list of the Taryag mitzvahs are. Then the Rambam tells you that he's going to divide it into 14 svarim, and he tells you Bechlol is the Seder Advarim, how Teira Shebal Peh is uzgestellt in 14 svarim, in which each sefer is involved in: Sefer Madan, Sefer Avan, Sefer Zmanim, Sefer Noshim, Kedusha, etc., etc. And then the Rambam tells you Beprotius that each of those 14 svarim, which halachas are they kill, which mitzvahs are nichla in those halachas. Seems to be that the Rambam is saying that you should know, as a person should know this structure, you should know this structure. And now the Rambam is saying, Va'ata ifta knows, it's not like he's talking to someone that already read the Sefer, and now he's saying, I'm telling you now the structure of the Sefer. He's talking to someone that didn't read the Sefer yet. Saying this person should know all of what we just said. All of what should be said he should know. Then the Rambam is saying, Va'ata aschel, now I'm going to begin, Levarin mishpedei kol mitzvah, and all the dinim which are nichlal imam minyana, I'll say the halachas be'ezas shin daled yud.